I said you are and now, don't seal your fate. Hey, you with the big bro and the chase. Time is now, no need to wait. Pull up, get a plate. Pull up, get a plate. Pull up, get a plate. You with the big bro and the chase.
The chaser.
What up? Pull up, get a plate.
You know,
Pull up, get a plate.
what the vocals sound like? Pull up, get a plate. You with the big bro and the chase. I said
Monday,
pull
bro.
up.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir. Hey, if you didn't know who you was talking to today, it's your boy. I don't like that. I like this one. No, I don't like that.
Okay.
That one trash. Why both of these trash? Why they so close? Anyway.
So close.
Pull up, man. How we feeling today?
We're feeling good, man. We're feeling good. How are you feeling?
I'm 10 out of 10. I'm 10 out of 10, man. I just did my first break on whatnot. I feel pretty good, man. I feel like it was a success. I know chat might be a little confused. Shout out to BigBro Sports Cars in the chat right now. I know people are a little confused and they're trying to figure out, hey, who are these two guys? Don't really know them that well. If I see, only see a few episodes on YouTube. If you didn't know, I don't know if you're looking from the left or the right, but you're looking at one of the ghosts, okay? Not just a good person, not just well knowledgeable in cars, but we're talking about one of the dopest people you'll connect with. It's the one, the only Deenumberchaser in the building.
Oh my goodness!
What's life doing for you, man?
Oh my goodness, man! Life is life in the most fabulous way, bro. We fresh and blessed to be alive today. And let me not.
Oh, I forgot deodorant. I don't know how fresh I am.
No, we got one of the illest, one of the realest, one of the sickest. We got he freestyles crazily. I don't even know if crazily is a word. Crazily. He's one of the best crazily freestyles in the world. Did his first break today. He is gaining. He's blowing up everywhere. He's turning into Midas. Everything he touches turning into gold. We got the one and only Big Bro.
How we feeling? How we feeling?
You wearing the Georgia championship ring? Bro, are we lagging right now? Who's lagging right now?
Nah, I'm in here. I'm good. We good. Man, we got a couple things to talk about. Super lackluster Finals 4 today this year. God damn, that shit was so disappointing that it literally did not affect cards at all.
I mean, Lord Betts, baby. No, Jaquez.
Yeah, but not enough, man. But yeah, and we can look at it on Thursday. We'll look at a little bit more detail. Try to get a little bit more time post the championship. So give it a few days to see if that sell-through rate kind of increases a little bit. And then we can talk about the draft a little bit on Thursday too, what we can expect there.
But April 25th, right? That's the draft,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, men and women though, both to me. I didn't even watch the men natty, bro.
Oh, it was a good game.
I was looking at WWE, you know what I mean? Couldn't miss Oba versus Brock for the signing that day, you know.
Come on. Hey, Oba, I'm telling you, Oba ain't gonna lose to Brock, bro.
I don't think so either, bro. I don't think it can happen, man. I think it's time. I think time is now. And then, as you saw, if we looked at WWE as well, you saw Walter tell Paul Heyman, "You owe me something more than a thank you." So Walter's going to probably retire Brock. SummerSlam, maybe. Bang.
Gunther retires Brock.
He has to. That's what I see, man. I don't see any other option for him.
Dang.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man. Final Four, Michigan, Connecticut.
UConn. Let's go. Hey, let me just tell you this. The line was 6 in favor of 6 in favor of Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why Michigan missed their last 2 free throws. And then with like 12 seconds left, they hit their next 2 to go up 6.
I ain't talking tuna. I ain't talking salmon. I ain't talking trout. But that sound fishy. You know
I'm just saying.
Either, but that sound fishy.
I'm just saying. The line was 6, so
that's crazy work. Crazy work, but it's all good though. You know, we're gonna make it work anyway. Because they always cheating, man. We already know they cheating. We already
for reals. But the game, it was a good game. It was actually a low scoring game. It's the lowest scoring game for Michigan. They actually only scored 69 points, and they've been scoring 90. I mean, they put up. I mean, the national championship game, which we thought we were going to have in the Arizona, Michigan, that was what do the kids call it? BTA. Nice belt to booty.
Facts.
Belt to booty. I think almost 20
ass for sure. Yeah, bro. We're gonna talk about Angel Reese a little later for sure. But yeah, definitely belt to ass, man. It was the women's side was straight ass whooping. I was super disappointed because I believe what really threw everything off was Gino being a complete bitch. You know,
and we'll talk about that.
You know, but
we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, but we'll talk. We won't really talk about it, but that's a different section. But just talk about it now because of the actual Final Four. What I believe it did was it kind of threw everything off. Instead of them being able to focus on themselves and moving forward, what they had to do was they had to adjust and they had to get calm, and she had to check her emotions. And however long that took was time taken away from the team to be more prepared. And you can see it, man. She started off the game looking disheveled. She just didn't look like herself. And we don't see Dawn Staley lacking confidence ever. It just looked like she wasn't ready to coach. It looks like she was trying to cover her mouth when certain calls wouldn't go right because she believes the eyes on the ref right now. You know, things like that. I believe made that game really rough for her as a coach. But then looking at UCLA as well, you're talking a room full of bangers. You know,
Bro.
5 players going to the league. They could have 5 first-round picks, bro.
That's wild.
That's how good that team is. So, like, when people say, like, oh, South Carolina is shorthanded. They're missing 3 players that, because of injuries, 2 or 3 players because of injuries. So, South Carolina wasn't supposed to get this far anyway, even during the season. They weren't supposed to be that good. But with Ashlyn Walker's coming back, kids, it's gonna be nice. Plus, their Jersey Robinson, it's gonna be in the transfer portal is absolutely going crazy right now. So we'll probably talk about transfer portal. That'll probably be a topic on Thursday a little bit as well.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Final Four underwhelming in my opinion. But Geno Auriemma was super disappointing, man. I feel like we should reference him a little later for sure.
Yeah, would you say though? Not defending anything, would Geno's actions be to take off how bad UConn played? Because nobody's talking about how bad UConn played.
No,
they're only talking about Geno.
I mean, of course, but like I don't think UConn played as bad as they were coached. UConn, like Geno is known as far as systems. He's one of the best adjusters as well. He's arguably the greatest women's coach we've ever seen.
For sure.
But the issue is you cannot coach out-coach physicality.
I
You
got you.
cannot coach grit. You can't make adjustments for that shit. And South Carolina has something in the SEC that's just a little different from everywhere else. If you don't have the actual, you mean in UConn, and if you don't have the actual skill like UCLA has, everybody at UCLA's team is literally dumbing down their play. Gabriella, she is a fucking star in another school. Kiki Rice probably will average 16 to 20 points, 6 to 10 assists if she was the only person there, right?
Mm.
And God, if Lauren Betts didn't have to share the ball, she would probably average 25, right?
Right.
But those things don't happen because, her RPA stats for prospects was 24.5. I'm like, what? That's crazy low,
Right.
And then you have Dukalak, you have Janiyah Coopers or Gianna Keepers, Ballers, Duliak. I can't remember how to say her name, but some dude was online. He said Dookie. He said Dookie Lack twice. I'm like, bro, there's no way you think that shit is right. There's no way you're allowing that to come out your mouth more than one time. But he was doing it. But yeah, UCLA absolutely dog. But yeah, UConn, everybody's gonna have some bad games where they're missing a lot of shots. But what do you do afterwards? How do you make adjust? They could not adjust. They tried to shoot themselves out, and Steph Curry has gone 1 for 11 trying to shoot himself out of issues.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Got to get coached out of those. But yeah, man, I feel bad for AZ Fudd.
Oh, bro, she had a horrible game.
I feel bad for her because it's her last, game. Her last time on the court, her fucking coach walks off the court. So that's her last experience on the court in college. Trash. But 100% though. Shout out to UCLA, better team, won, great coach. Been a top dog the whole year. Probably the most stacked team in the country.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion, they were the most stacked team. I've always said it, but they got to be consistent with their shooting. I wish they was on UConn side because UConn would have probably beat them just out of, I don't feel like they play with the most confidence. But what happened was vets, man. It looked like vets playing against younger players. That's how it looked to me, man.
Yeah. To me, it looked like they just got bullied, bro. It just looked like they got bullied in the paint. They couldn't stop Lauren. They couldn't stop the other big girl. And then they got out hustled by Jaquez.
Yeah, Jaquez and Keepers drill. They were like, and then Kiki Rice probably played one of her best games. I'm not gonna lie, like they say, when you go on a run and you go on a run at the right time, that's the best thing to do is be hot at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And like South Carolina's high was UConn, and they did. I'm telling you.
No, that's what I was thinking. Maybe they got so amped to beat UConn that it's kind of like in the playoff games in football and stuff like that, is where you get crazy amped to beat the number one team or whatever. And then after, like, you upset the number one team to get into the Super Bowl, and you just see they don't have no energy. They don't have that same energy because their championship game was the game before.
Yeah, but they spent their time consoling their coach. Because their coach yelling, I'll beat Gino ass. You know what I'm saying? Don was pissed.
That was hot, bro. She was like, don't play me, Roy.
No, don't talk to me like that. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Hey. I'll beat Gino ass. What?
Okay, chill.
Don, you are 55. Sit down somewhere. Your little self. But yeah, I love Don though, man. What pissed me off, there was a freaking 6'8" guy on the team. He damn near on the backside of the bench. If that was me, man, I'm the first person up there. You're not about to talk to Dunn like that. You crazy?
Okay.
You crazy? I might get fired that day. At least I know Dunn gonna send me some Louis. At least I know I'm getting Louis. You know what I mean? At least I know I'm getting something. I'm leaving here with something.
Shout out Affleck. Let's go.
Hey, we need Affleck too. Hey, big fact.
Big facts. Big facts.
Absolutely though, man. But overall though, it was good. Really good run. Man, great competition. Really enjoyed it myself.
Yeah, don't listen to our bets ever.
Oh
Ever.
my God, we got
Do not.
cooked.
I don't even think we got a team in the final. Oh no, we got UConn. I think I picked Illinois. You picked UConn, and then the rest we got smacked. We literally got smacked.
Yeah.
We got.
Sometimes in life, you take L's, and that was one of those. That was one of those.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. We'll be back.
It's okay. We will reload. We will reload.
We'll be back. We'll be back. Now, one of the things that I also want to talk about today with you, Big Bro, I want to have a good, healthy discussion on this, man, is Gym Rate came out with the new data this month with the grading, and PSA graded 2.14 million cards compared to last month, the month prior. 2.1 million cards.
Y'all stop saying that doing base cards, bro. Lame man. Sorry, my bad.
You're my good. Bad. 2 million cards. 2 million cards, bro. It is
2 million cards or 2 million in cards?
No, they graded 2 million cards.
How the fuck? How they grade 2 million cards, bro?
Yeah, I mean, that's the $1 million question. How are they grading 2 million cards and then telling us that they're backed up
a month? Wait, in a month?
In a month.
That's 66,000 cards per day. That's literally impossible.
They did it. They graded 2 million cards. The month before they did like 1.9.
That means they are grading 2,777 cards per hour.
We don't know how many graders they have, but kind of makes sense.
I'm just saying they're grading 2,000 to actually that's per hour. So if we divide it, and now if we divide that by 60. They're grading 46 cards a minute.
$46 cards a minute. How many graders do they have though? Are they all using human graders? Hey, but this comment right here,
Big Bro never gets drop kicked. I've never got. I'll quit life. I'll commit. Never mind. I almost said the S word. I'll drop kick myself out this bitch. I'll Chris Benoit this bitch before I get drop kicked. Not the family part, but myself part.
Oh man, I don't think it's flag. I think flag has a little bit to do with it, but it's not flag. He is getting graded a lot, and I haven't seen the numbers on flag, and maybe I'll look it up and just go over comparative numbers compared to like Wimby and Jaden Daniels. But yeah, for sure, it is a lot of Pokemon, a lot of TCGs, a lot of One Piece, a lot of. I mean, I think Magic just came out with Turtles. Like, there's a whole a slew of things that are going on right now.
TCG is crazy right now.
Yeah, TCG is off the roof. It is off the roof. But hey, Big Bro, what are we paying for when we're grading? Are we paying for the name? Or are we just paying? What are we paying for?
That's the thing, man.
Are we paying for better grading? Sorry.
No, 100%. No, like, exactly. What are we paying for is the real question. When we send our cards out to PSA, what are we paying for, bro? And I mean, we're paying for perceived value. We're paying for what we believe everybody else thinks. That's the only thing that makes sense, because in my opinion, if we are really looking at value, then you're looking at who actually looking at the card and giving you the fairest and most thorough grade on that card. Like the reason why we send the cards in, I believe the reason why we initially send the card into grading wasn't to get the 3x in value. It wasn't to get the 10x in value. It was to show that I had a perfect version of this card.
Mm.
It was to show like it was for collectors. It was to say, hey, I have in my hand, I have the PSA 10 Frank Thomas. Yeah, y'all got a lot of that junk wax. You have a lot of cards. That's beautiful. The Fleer 86 Jordan. I'm glad you have that raw. But I have it in the PSA 10. I have it in perfect condition. I have it in a 9, damn near perfect condition. Your card is beat up. Mine's an 8. Mine's worth more than your card. You know? And I think that's what we were doing initially, but now it's a money grab. Similar to what Kyle said, the X's you can get on a card now is through the roof.
Yeah,
even Caitlin Clark, right? If you take her silver, which is a $300 or less card, $250 card, but when you get a 10 on her silver, because it has a less than 9% gem rate, you're looking at a $3,500 card. What cars are? Tell me the cars that are, 10, 12 X. What cars are
1,000% X? Oh my God, bro. Jeez Louise.
And then you look at what Kyle said, you flip that to the base cars of Cooper. We're talking about a $5 card, $4 card raw. And now we're not talking about a 10X. We're not talking about a 20. We're talking about a 30X if you get a 10.
Yeah, if you're hitting that $4 card and then you get a 10, 150, oh bro. And this?
But see, it's going down now. It's going down now. That card, that base card was $800, $900, $700, $600 for the longest until Con Nipple stepped up as the leader of the rookie chase. That card was going to be an absolute monster as well. So what about you? I mean, in your opinion, like, why are you sending your cards to PSA? Talk to me. Let's talk about it. No Trick Willie.
We when I do send cards to PSA, I haven't actually sent any cards to PSA in a while because I'm actually in a disagreement with some of the price raises right now.
Man, so he in a disagreement
with some of the price raises right now, just because, bro, I'm sending in that $4 card to hope it gems a 10. If not, I'm taking a huge L, right? I'm spending $200 in the aspects of worst case scenario, flipping it for $400, get my $200 back in the grading, and profit $200. Worst case scenario, and right now it's 6 months, 5 months to send in a card that you're praying that on that day the person feels good about grading your card and you're going to get an actual good grade.
Man, talk about it.
I mean, that's the subjectiveness to where I can make money on that card, which is the most important part of it, if that's the reason why I'm sending it in. Because obviously some people send it in just for PC, like they want their PC card in a slab. So for me, that's probably my biggest thing right now. I have a lot of stuff that I want to get graded for my PC, but also grading to make money. So I have a whole entire grading box above me it's for my PC and to make money. But right now I can't justify some of it. With it being newer stuff, it's easier for me this is where I come into that. I'm just going to sell it. However much I can get it for it raw, that's what I'm going to go for. Because at least I feel like I have a little bit more control in that. What about you, big bro?
I mean, I just answered that question already, but but yeah, I'm not sending anything in the PSA. I'm not interested in grading cards right now. I don't believe I can look at a card and accurately tell what I'm gonna get back. And that right there is the part that bothers me the most. I look at a card, based on my last parameters, it got a 9. I send it in, it gets a 7. And then there's nothing that tells you why it got a 7. So it's
Right.
all like, just however that person felt for real. That
For
dude
real.
has acid reflux and he fucking had orange juice. He's cooked. You're getting 6s or 10s, buddy. You
Right.
have no options because he's stressed. He's just trying to
Right.
get his averages taken care of. And that's the part that bothers me. Now, I don't understand why people are paying more, and waiting longer. Like, how can you justify? Like, if there's something in your head that you can justify, say, well, why would you pay more and wait longer? How could you
Because
justify that?
PSA is going to get you your biggest return. So what the masses are saying is that I'm going to get money. I'm going to get this money. It's just going to be on hold for 6 months. And I can justify that because I'm giving it to the best quotations grading company in the hobby where it holds my value, which for me, I don't know about you, big bro, but I think that's dumb. Truthfully, I think it's like, I get it, but I think it's dumb. I think this hobby is the most weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Facts. Well, when you look at 9s, though, just to tap in with Kyle, when you look at 9s, the only reason why it's not 3x, and I would probably stay away from something that hits me with a 9 or that's going to look closer to a 9, is because of grading costs. You're paying pretty much $30 a card now. You buy a card for $5, you're in 35. You can double your money with a 9. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel more comfortable flipping cards. So I can flip a card a lot faster and make my money back. And honestly, by the time I get a card back in 5 months, I've moved cards to where I've made that pretty much literally, bam. I've made my money back already. And I've made the money I was going to make in 6 months. I could flip more cards in a day by the time I would wait for it to come back through or come back, though. Yes, it makes zero sense. I agree, because I can literally take $100 and flip that 100 times. I mean, not 100 times, but I'll flip it a lot more and make a lot more on what I'm making or what I'm flipping than I would if I get that back at 10. If I get that back at 10, if they felt good that day, if they actually looked at the card and determined it was a 10, and they did a quick look at it and saw dust and didn't take their finger and flick it to verify that it's a 10. No, they gave me an 8 because of that, right? Or something felt a little off, so they said it might have been altered, right? And now I'm cooked on the card. I just pulled fresh out of a goddamn pack.
Really big.
People can say no, but you don't have to pay for it to get your money back. Well, I had to wait 6 months
to find that out.
To find that shit out. That's the part. It's like you're messing with the one thing I can't control, and that's time.
Right. Exactly. And I think this is why like SGC had so much more value. Had 2.5 years ago before PSA bought them, or three years ago before PSA bought them, because we didn't have to work. Like, you could lose 30%, but I sent the card in on Monday. I got it back the following Monday or the Monday after that, and I sell the card. Instead of it being $100, I'm getting the $70 for it, and I didn't have to wait 5 months to get that. Right?
Facts.
So then, obviously, the non-monopoly bought the company, and then I don't understand how a company goes from 7 to 14 days grading to 50. I think right now it's like 45 to 50 days turnaround.
Business days.
Business days.
And that's not true. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, PSA. Yeah. Yeah. PSA is 30 days to receive after it gets there.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now, realistically, you're getting your cars back 4 to 5 months. It's about 110 business days.
Yeah.
That's what we're really getting hit with PSA. That's why we have an issue. That's why we're frustrated. That's why I'm not sending cars in. But why do I matter when Joe Schmo that sees this as an investment opportunity goes hit the bank, blows a credit card? Donald Trump's it, blows a credit card, and then clears that business out after he spent $100,000, $150,000 on grading and buying cars. Now he bankrupts that business, and then he could take everything. He could cut his losses, his cars. He could do whatever he wants with numbers of cars. So then they're not liquefying their business, but they're dissolving their business, and they're sitting on product. Like they're literally bankrupting themselves using credit cards to blow through PSA. I'll tell you, this is what's happening. Literally on Reddit, I saw on Reddit a couple of days ago, they're literally telling you the business hack is to get your credit cards, get your business line of credit, 25, 50,000, and grade cards.
I mean, that's a crazy hack. You're going to wait 6 months for them to charge you and then not paying them. That's wild. That's wild. Because PSA, it's like a plus minus PSA.
Because you're going to pay PSA, you're just not going to pay the credit cards back. And if you manipulate it and you have it in a trust, that business dissolves. You never think about it, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's probably a really good hack. Go get $100,000 worth of credit cards in your business.
It's not even like, it's just it's the reason why, you know, Trump even exists. It's like even a lot of business people that we know of, how they operate knowing that they're going to lose 2-3 businesses. They know they're going to take losses. Everything they set up is to take losses. The car they drive, the place they live, all the optics are losses for the third or fourth business.
And then you have $100,000 worth of inventory.
You probably by the fourth business you have $500,000 worth of inventory,
and you're good to go.
Yeah, and if you run that play for 3 years, you don't get audited to after 3 years in most cases. So you run that play on the safe side for 2 years, dissolve those businesses. There's no telling how much product you're sitting on. This is not people that are just going to these people aren't going to work like me and you and then spending their hard-earned money. That's not what's happening. That's not getting you 2.1 million cars sit there. These are business opportunities. People like Kevin Leary, soft ass. You know, we'll talk about him probably Thursday. Domas. But just the idiot. Somebody that's looking at the card market only as a business. That's not the card market. The hobby that we're in is a hobby first. So if you look at it like a business first, you're going to miss it. And you're going to lose terribly. And you're going to always feel like somebody's out to get you. Because we're not thinking about it like a hobby. 100%, Kyle. Kyle asked real quick about the Topps Chrome Football Multiplier. I believe I believe this is going to be huge. I believe as soon as you get cards in, if there was something to do, there was something to grade, my boy. As soon as you get these cards in, I grade these. Yeah. But I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't even matter what you grade them the fastest way possible. You know, tag, not Arena Club, but tag, freaking SGC. Just stay away from CGC, you know, but tag is absolutely gorgeous.
Why CGC?
CGC, man, your car gonna be the same as goddamn Raw, you know, the values. So people gonna be like,
what do you mean?
Not even a grading company, bro. It's not even real.
CGC, I mean, that's a good transition to like who's who's taken over number 2 since SGC lost its luster? And
CGC don't have a fucking shot, bro.
It's CGC. They're taking over number 2.
Tag has the best shot as anybody.
They're up like 40%. They're up 40%. Tag is down. Tag is down in sports 30%, and they're up like 10 or 15% in TCG.
And that's okay. It's going to take time. CGC doesn't look good enough.
Interesting.
And show me a company that was called absolute trash 10 years ago, 5 years ago, that is now luxury.
That's now luxury?
I appreciate that. Now, the whole point of me saying that is that even if it grows, we've seen Champion, the clothing line, get into Walmart and skyrocket.
Mm-hmm.
But am I buying fucking Champion? Hell no. Because it don't look good.
Yeah, but now Champion's designer.
No, it's not. Champion just came back to Ross and TJ Maxx. It's cooked again.
It's cooked again.
What I'm saying is, like, yeah, there's times where it can boost 50%. Sales can boost 100% off nostalgia or what people think for a second. But we're talking about true long-term holding power. CGC has no shot. The only one that has a shot, I believe, it has to have to do with integrity. It has to have some type of integrity piece. That's where Tag comes in. It's because it's hands off. It has nothing to do with how I feel as a grader. The grader feelings don't matter when it comes to my card I send in. The one thing about Tag that might hurt Tag is the fact that it isn't a person. You could send in an 8 and get a 10 with PSA if you know how to send the right cards in. Oh, you see some dimples on the back? Then you might can send that in. You send that in the Tag, buddy. You getting a 7. You getting a 7 no matter what. That computer catching that dimple. But Joey that just drank last night, and his wife got pissed off because he ate the last of the eggs this morning. He didn't know she was going. He thought she was off, and now she had to go to work, and she was trying to rush and make an egg burrito. Now he pissed. All he thinking about at work is he's not getting any for the next 3 weeks. You think you about to get a 10? He ain't getting no booty, and you think you about to get a 10? No way. Impossible. And that's not Spanish. That's just real talk.
I don't know. I think the one good thing, one of the many good things that I think that Teapot does is, like, he does unbiased experiments. And with Tag, you saw where the AI does need help. And in looking at the card, thinking that the design of the card was an imperfection, which that's what a human eye can see and the computer couldn't tell the difference.
Absolutely. I got you there. And don't get me wrong. Like I said, the issue with Tag, and I literally said the issue with Tag is that you are looking at a human. You aren't looking at a human anymore. And you have to put a system, you have to put coding into these things. And what I dislike about AI is people are very, very much so input and leave with AI. And that doesn't work well with AI. You don't get the best out of Chat, Claude, Perplexity by just inputting just info. You have to direct it. And you have to code it to a way to where it's going to give you the output that you desire, you know? Like if I have Claude, if I have Perplexity look at a card and tell me if it's going to gem, my prompt isn't, hey, will I get a 10 in this?
Right.
You know?
It's more detailed.
It's more detailed based on X, Y, Z, and ABC parameters, based on these. And then also based on normal PSA standards, based on these standards, based on, 45 to 55, right? 40, 60 on the back, dimples, scratches, any imperfections like that. Based on, my prompt is a paragraph and a half, and then Chat, perplexity. Those things didn't know how to operate. But yeah, 100%, man. Tag is, I believe, can get there, but it's definitely going to need a lot more time. But I think
a lot more time.
People are too lazy. CGC, man, that shit look like trash. I would never send a card.
I don't agree with that, but I mean that's why we do this. So I think that CGC is actually it's a really good grading company. Consistent. I don't think any grading company is consistent. But the main real thing about this is that it doesn't matter what company a 10 is in, as long as, let's just use these 5 major companies that we have right now. A 10 should be equated equally all the way across the board. I don't think there should have been a level like your PSA 10 is better than this BGS 10. This BGS 10 is better than the SGC 10. The CGC 10, I mean, if we just made it more equal all the way across the board, this would be a really good, easy conversation. This would eliminate a lot of monopoly.
But of course, that's like saying, McDonald's should be equal to Ray Robin, but that's not realistic, right? It's a lot more that goes into why they aren't equal than just a 10, right? Mm-hmm. And optics are everything. If I look at a CGC, shit looks like trash. I'm just saying my opinion.
Yeah, your opinion. No, I got you.
If I pull this up right here, a bunch of CGC slabs, I pull this up and I say, hey man, I got this CGC 10 right here. Man, you're gonna be like trash. Because it does not. I mean, you're not, and we're not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about the majority. We're not talking about just. I'm talking about the majority. I'm speaking for the majority when I say it's trash, because the majority says it's trash, and the majority agrees with me here. When you look at these slabs, to me, they don't look good. When you feel these slabs, they don't feel as good to me. Arena Club and Tag, to me, feels the best. PSA is the sleekest. It's just, it just looks better. It's something about the red that pops that looks better than the black. Looks like a fake slab in a sense. But I have not seen a CGC that I was like, man, I want that card. Unless I was like, yeah, I need that CGC 8 because I can get that for under raw, crack that shit, and now I have a nice card in my PC. Because I know I can't grade it.
Let's see. We got the BBC. All right, here's the tab.
Man over here talking about this. You got the BBC. Hey, yo, pause. You should know that already, my boy. And if she cheating, you don't have it, my boy.
Oh, bro, my heart's broken. Oh, good. Kept you down last week.
Well, I'm about to get us canceled.
I don't have love.
Appreciate that, Kyle.
Yeah. All right.
But that's the thing. Now, this is my question. This is my question, right? So, based on what we're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like
tag.
That's fire.
Tag. There we go.
Monster. You could tell that's quality. It is. It's quality.
And you can't see through it. I like it. It's dope. I agree. All right, we got PSA.
Clean.
We can't. Oh, sorry,
guys.
All good.
That's all good. You got. Yeah, it's all good. But PSA is just it's clean.
All right, and then one of my favorite. This is actually my favorite.
Arena Club to me, I think Arena Club is up there, bro.
It's Arena Club.
I love Arena Club and I love Tag.
This isn't the BGS, but it's literally just like the BGS slab. Literally like the BGS slab. Literally like it.
BGS, low effort.
And then I thought I had CGC, but I guess I don't have it anymore.
SGC look like school projects.
Man,
you got a cardboard in my, you know what I mean? Somebody's got some black construction paper Man,
So
get out of here, man.
tag, I do like. PSA, I'm like, whatever, you're wild. And Arena Club is my favorite. Arena Club is my favorite by all of them.
I can definitely agree to that.
Yeah, Arena Club is my favorite. But what were we gonna ask? Because going over those, I'm just gonna say CGC looked better than the PSA. I mean, the red line is like an iconic thing, but there's only a few things that I give nostalgia to, and it's not a red rectangle.
Absolutely, but in my opinion, red rectangles mean clean. Right, and then also you have a clean red rectangle that's clean lines. Right, they run perpendicular with each other. Right, it's a rectangle. It's literally cut and dry. Gives you exactly what you need. But yeah, but I do understand your position 100%, man. But what's next though, right? Are we talking now, branding through the roof? Like, are they you think it's now all about marketing? It's about who's telling you to get a PSA 10? Like, what are you thinking is 2028? What do we see in 2028? What's happening in 2028?
I think if it continues to go this way, unless PSA changes, if PSA really man, we shout this guy out every week, but shout out FD. FD said on his show on What's the Play podcast that he believes that PSA is going to start using technology similar to tag. And that's the reason why this slowdown is happening right now. They're trying to figure it out so they can get this emotion.
Fucking slowdown happening because people tired, and you telling them to grade 46 cards a minute.
Hey, all I'm saying is that if this part is true in 2028, PSA is going to be taking over the world. And I don't think CGC for cards. I don't think SGC for cards. I don't even think tag for cards is going to be a real thing if that's the case.
Think about it.
If that's the case.
Let's talk about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
PSA knows they're going to get more than ever before. Now we're looking at another boom. All right, Topps put us in a place where we're getting the Fanatics that we're about to get another little boom.
Mm-hmm.
People can hate it or love it or whatever, but the only thing that might halt it is football is going to get cooked next year because this class is trash.
Everybody keeps saying that, but let's go. Keep going.
Quarterback class is every class is judged by the quarterbacks. Nothing else matters.
I agree with you on that. So I agree with you on that.
If everything's contingent upon the quarterbacks, the quarterback class is trash. Only way we're gonna know anything different is about 2029-ish, 2028, 2029 is when we'll know how the second rounders, the Simpsons of the world, what so have you.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm curious about what the hell they're gonna do between 2026 and 2028. Because Topps is going to have to do something to keep people. We're not going to. It's just not going to work.
Nothing. They're going to keep pushing out the products, bro.
People can hate this. People can hate this class all they want. Shedeur Sanders is a first-round draft pick. Call it what you want to call it. Jackson Dart, first-round draft pick. Right? We're talking about legit first-rounders. And these guys are balling, in my opinion. Tyler Shaw, talent-wise, second-round talent. Balling. Right? I think they can carry 2026. I think they can carry it. And then the receivers, we just so happen to have at least two really, really nice with Ibuka and with McMillan, right? Then running back class, with Ibuka, his name is Ibuka, right? Emeka Ibuka.
Yeah,
what I said, Ibuka. Yeah, I said Ibuka.
You said like Ibuki.
No, I definitely didn't say no E. It starts with A. Yeah. He just tried to be funny anyway. But then running back wise, you got Ashton Gentry if he does anything, and then you have Quinshawn Judkins, right? You have a couple players that can, and then Scatterboo, of course. My bad on Scat.
Yeah, but Junkins is hurt, so we'll see how he comes back. Unfortunately, he got a bad
Loveland is going through the roof right now.
Yeah, I don't
Everybody
know why.
talking about Loveland.
Yeah, I have no idea
Cam
why.
Ward, I just don't believe in Cam Ward. I feel like Cam Ward was an overrated pick. I believe.
What? He threw for 3,000 yards.
I don't care if he threw for 6. I care if he threw for 6. In that position, damn near anybody's going to throw for 3,000. No. That's all you have the option to do. In Tennessee, the only option you have is to throw the goddamn ball.
Bro,
no running game.
He had a better running game than he had a pass receivers by far. You probably couldn't name one receiver.
Who was it? I can't even name who his running back was.
Oh, well, I mean.
My point is he had to throw the goddamn ball.
He did not have a good offensive line, excuse me.
He was just running and throwing the goddamn ball. So, of course, he get 3,000.
No, bro. I'm telling you, his 3,000 was a legit 3,000.
Man.
I'm telling you, I'm
not saying he don't. Hold on. I'm not saying he doesn't get hit every play. I'm not saying he has a good offensive line. I'm saying that I personally did not believe he's a better quarterback than Shedeur Sanders. I don't think he's a better quarterback than Jackson Dart. Tyler Shaw, maybe.
And I'm telling you, Tyler Shuck, yes, he is not. Tyler Shuck and Cam Ward are probably more comparable, and they are currently better than Jackson Dart. And I like Shedeur Sanders.
You put Shedeur in Cam Ward situation, that's a better team. He has better passing yards. That's a better team.
I mean, we can. We won't get a chance because Shedeur's in a horrible situation.
Shedeur did not get dropped to say, "Hey, this is your team anyway. Just go throw the ball. Good luck."
I agree.
We're going to keep you, and next year you're going to be good too. Shedeur has won and elevated everywhere he went. Cam looks like he runs away from everywhere that gets tough. Now you can't run away from the NFL because it's your last stop. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm just saying I believe, just my opinion, and based on what I seen, I'm
just gonna say Cam Ward is a really good quarterback. We'll see this year what happens. We'll see if they get better. I'd be very surprised if Cam Ward was out of the league in 2 years.
No.
I'd be surprised.
Hold on. I don't think he's going to be out of the league in 2 years. Yeah, I'm not saying that at all. Like again, you're going on. I'm not.
No, I'm just saying quarterbacks don't last that long. So that would he'd have about 2 years.
Shedeur Sanders is not out the league in 2. Man, if fucking Kirk Cousins is still making money, quarterbacks last long as they want to last. Unless so this guy is the biggest trash.
You say Kirk Cousins is the biggest bum.
Hold on now. Remember, D said that the running backs were bad.
I didn't say running back.
You said they were better than the right, but you said I couldn't name them. So I never said he had good run. I'm not saying that the running backs. I never said that. I'm saying Cam Ward. If his running backs had 1,100 yards, he should have had more passing yards because he should have been more effective with the play action. But he wasn't because he's not as competent as we act like he is for a number 1 pick.
I think he is, man.
Tony
I just don't know where you're coming from that.
Pollard is a dog. Hold on.
He is.
I forgot about Pollard.
Yeah.
Absolute dog. Now, they got something with Pollard, but again,
Tajay Spears.
You put Shedeur Sanders with Pollard. Play action all day long.
So
Judkins is not Pollard. Come on, bro. Let's be real. Quashon Judkins is not Pollard.
Bro, I'm not saying that the running back room,
not even close.
I don't even know. I like the Browns
anybody
running
in the
back
chat,
room, but I will say
I like Judkins. Don't get me wrong.
No, but they had they had a couple of running backs, but star power. Yeah, Pollard is a better running back. I will say, because also he's been in the league longer than some of these guys.
Spears can go start at probably
Tajay
5,
Spears,
10
yeah.
different teams.
That's what I said. I like their running backs, but so Shedeur definitely had a better core.
Y'all get
a better core.
Who? Jerry Jeudy? Mr.
Jerry
I
Jeudy.
can't do nothing nowhere. Only thing Shedeur had was Noah Fant, whatever.
No.
Shout out to my boy. He prize picked. My boy was helping me out. Appreciation. Yeah, man. Say my ass.
That's how he threw to. But I mean, was it Njoku and David Njoku?
Njoku couldn't get open. Trash. Couldn't get open. Jerry Jeudy couldn't get the ball. Most drops in the league. Come on, man. Let's be real, man.
Yeah. No, I don't. Now I'm.
D, talk to him. Talk to him, JC. Stay off the weed.
Stay off the weed. Oh, I'm missing all the chats. Apparently,
it's all good. We're supposed to miss it.
D, stay off the weed. Stay off the weed, huh?
No, we're supposed to.
My word is mid. You guys are wilding, bro. Like I'm just gonna say, I do watch a lot of football, but I will tell you, pro grades, Shedeur wasn't a higher grade than Cam Ward, but Shedeur was a better player than Cam Ward.
Better quarterback. Remember, Tom Brady was probably one of the lowest graded quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah,
that's all. Grades don't fucking matter when you go on that field. What can you do?
What can you do?
You know.
But, hey,
and when PSA is on that field, they deliver. CGC,
I don't know about that.
CGC, they'll give you 3,000 yards, but you're not winning shit.
All right, so kind of to wrap this up. This is a good one. But to wrap this up, I think Topps is going to be fine for the next 2 to 3.5 years. I think grading is going to still be good for the next 2 to 3.5 years, unless something crazy happens. We're in that bell curve, and I think we're still at the bottom of the bell curve. We might be making our way up the curve, but we're at the very bottom of that upturn before we hit the peak. But PSA, this is a good quote. PSA is grading more cards than ever, charging more than ever, and still making regular submitters wait. So the question is, are we paying for grading, or are we paying for control of the market?
We're paying to become opportunists. Everybody wants to be an opportunist nowadays. Everybody's trying to just get up next. That's the only reason why they're sending it to PSA. There's no other reason.
Yeah.
If that wasn't the case, we'll be every CGC will get it all.
Listen, everybody just needs to go buy CGC, SBCs, tag cards.
I'm talking.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whoever card is in a 10, you got to buy it for the same price as the PSA. If you do that, you can't. There's no argument. You guys want PSA to lower the price? You have to go buy a card that is not a PSA card for the same price of a PSA card. And if anybody's like, that's dumb, that's not dumb. That's how you change the market. That's what happened 6.5 years ago when people started saying, okay, well, the BGS 10 used to be worth more than a PSA 10. Then people said, hey, I'm going to go buy this PSA 10 for more than this BGS 10. And then more people. And then we have influencers. Influencers can change a lot of things. They can make you stop going to Target. So this is what happened. And now we're acting as though we have no control. It's really simple. It's a really easy thing to do. We just choose not to do it as a hobby. But that's my soapbox. That's my soapbox. What it said. Buy my CGC, my tag 10. Bet.
Facts. 100%.
It was a super sin. Listen, I think it's like 70% of all quarterbacks that succeed in the NFL have over 15 or something starts or something like that. It's like 20 or like 30 starts.
And JC, no disrespect, bro, but you gotta know your numbers, right? You got to understand, Cam Ward is older than Shador. But anyway, I rest my case there.
Don't forget about Corley. Yeah, your Jets. Malachi, Kurt Corley. But yeah, so let's move on to the next thing. Big Bro, this is actually huge. Big Bro.
Talk to me. What we talking
about? You did your first break today. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, first break on whatnot. I always do singles. Talk to me.
Now, I like the subject. That the reason why we're talking about this is because we know breaks aren't scammy. Okay, that's just the tag headline to make people look at you. But
breaks are scammy as hell sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, people are scammy, but we got you. So, but listen, what break is a better break? What break is a better break? A player break or a team break?
Man, it depends on what's cheap. What's the prices? It all depends on the prices. If I know who I want and I'm dealing with somebody that is new and they're trying to, or it's at the end of their stream. It's a big streamer at the end of the stream. He can't fill the big ones. I'm gonna like that player break because I know I'm gonna get that player for a little cheap, right? Or somebody that is overpricing their breaks, and it's heavy on one or two teams like WNBA, Fever, and the Wings. But I like the Mystics because they have 4 rookies, all with upside. Georgia Moore, Sonia Citron, Kiki Ariafin, Lucy Olsen, right? I can go get that team for 10% of the price sometimes, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if these big crappy breakers, and I don't go into regular people breaks, bro. I go in their breaks and I bless them. I rarely ask for discounts. I'm going in there and I'm just, I'm going to support, nothing more, nothing less. But these guys I know are cooking, man. I'm looking at your break and I'm like, buddy, looks like you're struggling, my guy. Maybe you shouldn't be taking advantage of people, Have 150 spots and all the spots add up to 6 times the cost of your
box.
Your product. Come on, man.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, Scammy, this player break shit, I understand it makes you more money. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But make it make sense because people are doing the math and people are starting to realize, like, I get you want to make your money, but if Brianna Jones, Atlanta Dream, if Brianna Jones costs $40 for a spot, I have to hit 6 of her autos to make my money back.
That's a lot.
Her gold does 20.
Jeez.
Maybe. I'm talking about on the greatest day. I just bought a Brianna Jones out of 10, impeccable, for $8.
Oh,
with shipping.
Wow.
So that's what I mean. When you're looking at that stuff, now wrestling, a little different because, in my opinion, those players end up being very, very cheap. But what they're doing for football and baseball, oh my God. If I get a fucking mascot, if I hit a mascot in a...
I mean, those mascot cards go pretty hard. I'm just going to say...
Man, fuck that. Excuse my language. I'm talking about... I gotta eat, bro. Wax expensive. If you bro say so.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. All right, so
we gotta hold on. I gotta clip this comment. I gotta screen clip this comment. That's 10 out of 10, bro. That might be my favorite comment of the year so far, man. I got it. JC said, "Hey man, hey, if you can't handle it, you can't handle it. Sit your broke ass at home. Stay off my whatnot." JC said, "Stay the hell off my whatnot, goofy."
All right. Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, so one thing that I want to make sure that we just explain just a little bit what the difference is between a player break and a team break. Player break is you're literally just buying the player. You're not buying the team. If there's 1,000 names on the 100 names on the checklist, you're getting one of those players on the checklist. Okay. If a team break, NFL, there's 32 teams. You're choosing one of the teams. You can also do division breaks where like you have the NFL East, the AFC West, and you get all the teams in the NFC West, the AFC West. So a lot of people don't look at breaks that way, but because one of the things you said was like, hey, look, the player break, I might get that Brianna Jones. You might be a Brianna Jones super collector. So they're breaking a case of Prism, and you're trying to get all the Brianna Jones you can, or the Impeccable, or whatever.
First of all, no one.
I knew he was going to say this.
No one in the United States of this America is a Brianna Jones collector. Let me look into it. Am I looking into the camera? Sometimes
you're looking in the camera.
Sometimes my left eye get, that motherfucker. Like
it just goes wherever it wants. Okay.
Yeah, it just think about things. But hey, nobody's collecting Brianna Jones. Nobody. I tried to sell it. It didn't go for $1. I tried. I just gave it away. So we gotta have to talk about some of the things we say before we bring them up on this podcast. But just to throw up another break that I do like. One of my favorite break styles is the parallel breaks. You know, I like getting in the break and you say, okay, you get all the silvers, you get all the ISIS, you get all the blue velocity, anything to 25 you get, any goals you get.
Okay.
You know, I like those breaks when I'm looking at hobby because I know I'm in a plethora of those cards. You know, I know I'm getting a chunk. I know I'm getting a cornucopia of cards that I'm gonna hit. But if I get, Caitlin Clark, we could go through 5 Harvey boxes and I get a base card. But I just took care of you for $2,500. And again, I would have to hit a bang, not just a regular auto. I would have to hit a banger auto, a base auto of Caitlin. Yeah, it might give you $600 to $1,000, but you got to hit numbered for you to make your money. You got to hit significant numbers for it to make sense. But so I get it, but man, that's tough.
But this is the thing with breaks, and I think it doesn't matter what break you get into. You got to understand that you're getting into a break that you're getting into a break that is, you're taking a chance. You're taking a chance to hit said card. When you get into a break, if you're not getting in the break because you love the Dodgers or you love the Washington Commanders, if you don't love those guys, you shouldn't be buying into breaks thinking you're going to hit the lotto, because that's what you're doing.
Facts.
That's all you're doing. So when we're hopping into these breaks, we need to make smart decisions. We gotta think about this. Like when I hop into a wrestling break, and 99.5% of all wrestling breaks are player breaks, are wrestler breaks. So you're buying The Rock, you're buying Hulk Hogan, you got for me, like Jada, I might spend $80 on a Jada Parker spot if we're doing a case of whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's 6 boxes, I ain't gonna spend $80 on Jada Parker, because I ain't gonna get $80 worth of Jada Parker cards.
100%. 100%.
And I would PC her, but I'm not gonna get my value out of that. That doesn't make any sense, right? But if she $30-$40, I would think about it greatly, because that's me 100%. Not paying for a hobby box.
10 out of 10. Yeah, I agree. Something I did today a little different. I did team breaks plus a hit. The reason why I did team breaks plus a hit is because I'm not a big breaker guy. I'm not a big fan of breaks. But the idea of doing something different in the hobby that I've never done, learning, it does something for me, making money. I really enjoy it as well. So I added hits with every purchase. Now, a 10-box break of Prism Blasters WNBA, Caitlin Clark usually is about anywhere from 175 250 for 10 boxes, $200. Let's just say on average $200. I feel like that's too much, right?
Right.
Now if we are looking at taking that $200 and now just based on the value of cars you're getting along with it, you're looking at now only really spending $130. Caitlin Clark, when it went on sale for 10% off, went like that. Same thing with Paige. So even if you don't hit or you don't hit a lot, it don't feel the same as hitting nothing.
Right. So you're adding more value to your break before your break even starts.
That's it, man. It's just that you don't have to think about the things that most people think about when they're breaking, which is, can I get $1? Can I just at least get some of my money back?
Now, are you going to go anytime you do a break, are you going to continue to do this? That way?
That would be either my goal or my prices would be lower.
Okay.
Because before I had it there, Caitlin Clark was $125 for mine. Or $100 or $125, I even shied over to my buddy Jim and Clint. He was like, "Hey, bro, hey, chill. You're giving away stuff." He was like, "You're giving away stuff." I was like, "Well, I'm thinking about adding cards, to it." He was like, "Okay, that makes sense, right?" So yeah, man, yeah, for sure.
I have a question for you, brother.
Okay.
Is this something that, like, what made you not do an equal all the way through? Like every team the same price. Sorry.
Okay. The reason why, because it's not truth. It's not true value. Every team is not valued the same. The Phoenix Mercury. If somebody paid the same price I paid for Caitlin Clark for the Phoenix Mercury, I'm pissed. How the hell did the Fever go for 30 and the Phoenix Mercury go for 30?
Right.
Who is on the Mercury? Who do I want on the Connecticut Sun?
Diana Taurasi?
You see what I mean? You see how you even had to question it? Because you had to think about not just if she was on the team, but what's her actual value as well, right? So that's what she with the Dream. So that right there is why I wouldn't do that. It just doesn't make sense for business as well, in my opinion.
And then what about when the guys come at you and they're like, your prices are too high?
That's why I offset that from the beginning. So if I ever do a break, I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to the chat. Hey, are these numbers my mod? Hey, I got a mod right now. Is this fair? Would you buy into this break?
Okay.
I trust my people. And then random people come in. I'm saying, hey man, when you get a chance, check this out for me. Right? Check this out. Let me know what you think. You can DM me. You don't have to put it in the chat. Just let me know what you think.
But what about your materials? But what about your materials? Because I think a lot of people don't take into account materials, like shipping, getting boxes, getting. Whatnot doesn't supply everything for you to get the card from the break to their house, and you have to take that into account. Not only
100%,
right?
Yeah,
so
100%.
I think people don't understand that either when they're getting into breaks, because they just know a box might cost $400. Shout out Kyle, but box might only cost you $400, but you also got to get all 700 cards out of that box or whatever to the people, right?
Facts.
I'm assuming it costs you money to do that, right?
Yeah, facts. So now that part, I use shipping costs. Any additional cost is baseline cost. So I'll take whatever my shipping costs before I even start the break. Before I even put the prices down, I take my shipping costs and divide it by the amount of people that I'm gonna have in my break, or players or teams, right?
Okay.
I have 14 teams. I knew my shipping cost was around $62 for everything that I bought, even though it's in bulk. A lot of it I won't use again. I mean, I'll be able to use again, like sleeves team bags, things like that, right? And some and bubble wrap. But that's kind of how I operate there. Once I do that math, then I'll do the math of the product, and then I'll do my margin math. Like what's
Right.
a successful show? What's successful for my time? You know, can I give people something that's deserving of this price point? That's another thing that I don't think other people think of. They're just thinking of their money. And the reason
Mhm.
why you sit online for forever, for 3-4 days trying to close, or you got to cut your numbers down half of what you put them originally, that's crazy to me. That means you have very, very high, like, internal perceived value, but that output, that external perceived value is very, very low.
Okay.
But yeah, I do
So
add
so
that
their
in.
personality don't match. Their personality don't match their prices.
I won't say personality. I won't say
Oh, okay.
personality. I would say their business acumen doesn't match
Oh,
their
okay.
prices.
Okay.
Because
Can you
you got to
spell
be,
acumen? I can't.
first of all, if you can't spell acumen, you need to get your shit together. Number two, that's the second time you question me about a word I use that is not hard to spell. Plethora, cornucopia, and acumen are not the words you should be questioning me about. You know, there's a lot of words out there, man. I still struggle with encyclopedia. Okay, anything over 3 syllables, that's one thing. But you these 2 or 3 syllable words, my boy, you need to get you better transcribe this. Start
Listen,
transcribing this. Yeah.
Acumen. 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 Acumen.
Okay,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro.
that's not how you spell it.
Oh,
No, I'm just joking. That's how you spell it. That's right. I was figuring. That's why I was pausing the whole time. Once you started spelling, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him with this one." 10 times tell them that's wrong. I don't care how right you are. But like the whole point,
man.
the whole point of that, yeah. It's all now. You got to talk about being a business. Now you got to talk
Okay.
about, adding value to people. When people come into your room, are they going to learn? Like, this is something I love about my room. When people come in my room,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have people in the chat while I'm talking. They're going to say, you're going to see it 3, 4, 5, 6 times during my show. Big Bro knows ball. Big Bro knows about ball now. Big Bro knows sports now. You can't pull a fast one. Big Bro knows what he's talking about, right? Because of that value alone, I believe when people come into my show and I speak, that value adds something as well.
Like it.
And that's true perceived value internally matching the external.
Gotcha.
But again, that's why a lot of times it's tough to sell cars, because you are thinking about the outcome instead of man, you're thinking about the income and the outcome instead
Right.
of like what you're doing right now that's actually adding value. Like,
No,
how is this really adding value? Yeah, 100%.
no, that's 1,000%. I love that. And then one thing you haven't had to deal with, because you are in a market where there isn't that much product. So you can still go out and get we'll just use blasters. Go get blasters, because that's like pretty much all you guys have outside of some crazy expensive stuff, correct? Like Immaculate, last year's Prism, Hobby, that type of thing, correct? Where baseball, like I can go get Series 1 right now and go break it, but there's like 14 other products that have came out since Series 1. So if I run a Series 1 product where when it first comes out, let's say a box costs you $100, you might be able to make $300 on the break. Now I'm only making like $50 on the break compared to the extra 150.
Yeah, that's the thing though. But but because the pushback in that, like, because you have the options, you can keep going. You can go to the next product and move with the flow.
Right.
We have to deal with real burnout.
Right.
So your show next week might be absolute trash just because everybody on the app is running blasters. Everybody on the app is running Donruss. While I was running today, at all times there was at least 4 other WNBA shows, right? That was just not even hobby. That was just retail,
Retail. Okay.
and everybody's hitting the same thing out of retail. So that's why I don't do breaks that often either. So I just know people get burnt out fast because I do. That's
I
why I
got you.
started. That's why I started tapping into college a little bit more than everybody else on the app, in my opinion, because I felt like everybody was trying to push the WNBA, but who's
Mhm.
really focusing on college? Who's really teaching about college?
Mhm.
People didn't know. I don't care what people say. Didn't really know who Michaela Blakes was. Nobody knew who Michaela Blakes. There's so many people in my chat that I taught them about Michaela Blakes. I taught them about Olivia Miles. I taught them. Audi Crooks was one of the only ones I didn't teach people about because again, I never believed in Audi. Zam Jones, right? Kimura Johnson. I was able to educate people on who was actually good. And
Okay.
then when the tournament came and we saw Zam had that 30-point game, we saw McKinley Randolph had that 30-point game. Like, oh wow, okay, big bro, appreciate you for getting me that card. It
Mhm.
was a $4 auto, but you ran it because it had value. I didn't
Right.
understand the value at that point because I wasn't hearing about the player because ESPN only gives damn women's basketball 15 minutes a day. So,
Dang. Dang. So kind
oh,
of
what
just to
about?
break. Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead.
go.
No, you
No,
good,
you
you
go
good.
ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was running, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll get the yapping sometimes. Bro.
I was gonna say, kind of just to kind of line the plane right now is just kind of just break it down with if you want control of players when you're getting to these breaks, the way to think about it, if you want control, somewhat control, you go to a player break, right? If you want an upside, you go to a team break, and then knowing your checklist is a big thing. Knowing who's in there, knowing what you can get in there, which is the most slept on thing ever, and what inserts every player has, because contrary to true belief, you can't get the same insert for every player. Some players only have 4 or 5 inserts.
Facts.
So
Facts. And then you go one product over, they have no inserts. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then you're paying 700 like, imagine trying to pay $750 for Brianna Jones and she has no inserts, no nothing, just a base card. You know? And you fork that money over and all you get is these base cards. That's because you didn't know the product. So that's just something that you need to do. You really need to do.
Now, if you're a reseller, player breaks are probably the best option for you, especially when you're looking at hobby. Because as a reseller, those lower end cards, they can make you money. The people that aren't the biggest names, the Alicia Grays, if you can get into a full case of hobby and you get Alicia Gray for $30, that's a W. Because you get a gold auto of Alicia Gray, you're going to make more than your money back. Regular auto, probably a little bit under, right? Her out of 99 impeccals were $20, right? So their spots were at 90 for impeccable. And a case is only what, 3 boxes?
Depending on what no, 4?
I'm talking about impeccable 3-box cases.
Is it 3 box?
3, yeah. So it's like probably not going to hit anything either. So if you're a reseller, I love that idea. But man, if you're a real fan and you're a fan of teams, team breaks are the way to go. You just find a breaker that's fair.
Yep, find a breaker that's fair. Find a breaker that you trust. Big bro.
I'm not really a breaker, bro. I'm all about the singles. I push what I do for real, man. That's why even with my break, I'm such a singles guy. Even with my breaks, I add singles.
Hey, you gotta, yeah, I feel you.
You
I
feel
do
me?
breaks.
Like,
I do breaks, and I think one of the hardest things for me during a break is, and you saw this, it's slow motion. So you got to be the energy and everything.
facts. Also, let me
It's
talk about something real quick, man.
hmm,
Let me talk about something real quick.
tell me.
And this is not a shot at anybody that does this shit. But one thing I'm sick and tired of hearing is apologizing when people don't hit on in a break.
Wow.
Breakers, please stop fucking, excuse my language, please stop lying. Please. I'm so tired of hearing people say I'm sorry after somebody's like, I didn't hit. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Oh, that breaks my heart. Well, give me the team for free next break if you're sorry. If not, shut the fuck up
Okay.
lying. If you're sorry, let me get a refund. If you're sorry, if you're like, oh, I can't believe, oh, I'm sorry, I don't even know how that happened to you. I want everybody to hit. I don't want everybody to hit because that's not possible.
Mm.
I want everybody to get value for what they're doing. When you come into a break, you're supposed to get value. It's not about, again, if you're looking for a lottery ticket, go play lotto. That's about luck and what you hit.
That's a bar.
Breaks are about value. And if I come into a break and I paid for my value, the people that are sorry are the people that's overcharging y'all for breaks. The people that are really sorry, the ones that say they are, the ones that are sorry, they know they're doing wrong. That's why they're sorry. Because you don't apologize if you don't do anything wrong.
Come on.
Now, if I'm doing the right, at the end of my break, hey, I know no one's pissed. I know there's no one bothered. So I'm not sorry if you didn't hit a 10 out of 10. I'm not sorry you didn't hit a out of 20. I didn't fucking pull it. You don't think I want my channel to be the channel to hit the 101? You don't think I'm pissed because I didn't get the card I wanted to hit to show people that you should come to my break and pay more money? Blah blah, whatever else thing they do to try to get people in there. But
Okay, big bro.
But let's be real, man. And that's the issue. Nobody's telling the truth. And then y'all fall for these false promises of empathy. This is not real empathy. I'm sorry. It's not empathy. I'm sorry with change is empathy. So if somebody say I'm sorry, then they press start break and that team the same fucking price, they're not sorry.
Preach. Okay. Hey, just a cool.
Stop falling for these lies. I'm just saying. Well, sorry, my bad. Stop falling for these lies, y'all. Because this hobby, and I got into this because I love the people. I really fuck with. You come to my shows, we're gonna have a good time. I have cars that go under just as much as they go over.
Yeah.
And my cars go under way more than over.
I feel you on that.
I have enough margin to where my car can go under and I can have a good show.
Right.
I just can't have every car go under. If I have a trend of every car going under, I need to shut that down.
Hey,
right. So
I can't wait to talk about this. Yeah.
That's a little different. But but yeah, man, just wanted to touch on that. Y'all know I tell the truth here. One thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna BS you. I'm not gonna push something that's not real. I'm not gonna say something that I wouldn't say to everybody. That's the dollar group chat. That's what we doing in the group chat. You go to the group chat to get the truth. Yeah. Hey, bro, when you trying to figure something out, you don't go to the group chat for gossip. You go to the group chat for clarity. Hey, y'all, I saw this earlier. This what was bothering me. Family group chat, friend group chats. It's to get clarity. And I'll be damned if I don't provide clarity and D don't provide clarity. I'll shut this shit down if we're bullshitting on this podcast. I'll shut it.
Right, he's heated up. He's heated up.
No. I'm cool. The best thing about me is I'm always cool. That's the best thing. That's how you know it's all. So because when you say things like he's heated up, that implies that the emotion is in control of the conversation. I'm not heated at all. I'm so
Okay.
clear. Now I might be a little more animated. Just I might project a little bit. I might change my tone and my inflection so you'll understand how serious this is.
We got
And I'm
you.
also a father, so that might come out every now and then. But it's very hard to heat me up. My girl did earlier before the show.
Hey, hey.
I was a
See,
little late.
that's why you got a little bit more energy. All right. So
I was a little late.
Kyle, I wanted to get to this. What were you gonna say?
Facts. No, I was saying, yeah, facts. I love this.
Yeah. What are my thoughts on hockey? I know you love hockey, but I haven't seen the King of Cards get into hockey. But I will say that the reason why other sports are getting a little bit more love is because they're simplest way, they're cheaper. They're more cost effective to get into. It's you're trying to find the path of least resistance in a lot of this business. That's what we're trying to do. That's literally what we're trying to do. So I like hockey. Hockey's fun. Playoff hockey is probably some of the best sport you can watch. I can argue for days about how hockey players are the most athletic athletes, but it's always a fun discussion because they do about 3 sports in one sport all at the same time. But that's for another day. But Kyle, yeah. So I that's why you see like UFC, wrestling. Wrestling just has its own market, but it's also still it was more cost effective to get into wrestling, but you can also get your money back a lot faster in wrestling than you can in football because you're not doing player breaks in football because we're going to have about 75 players not sell.
Go for $1. You got to put them with somebody else. But yeah, and then my 2 cents on hockey. I mean, very similar to D. It's all about opportunity. Everybody wants to get. That's why WNBA right now is hot. Or over the past year, it was hot. Right now, you see on Whatnot, one of the most growing communities on Whatnot is because people see it as an opportunity. And let me help you understand. We live in a capitalistic society. And people are looking for the next opportunity to pay the cheapest to make the most. Hockey's next. Hockey, I think they're what's that thing called? National Hockey Card Day. Gonna be free packs on I'm gonna Google it. I know upperdeck.com gonna do something for it too. I think it's like this week, ain't it? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Bang. All right. And then you can pull this to the front for me. I'm gonna share it and let me know when it's there so you can pull this to the front. Yeah. All right, here we go. So let's talk about it. All right. This just dropped yesterday. Hockey collectors looking to rip free NHL, PWHL packs on National Hockey Card Day. One of the most popular days of the year for hockey collectors. Upper Deck's giving away free packs featuring NHL stars and key rookies. Right? Now, what's different about this year than any other year is they are taking it up a notch because of what you said, Kyle. Hockey is growing. And now they're going to use this opportunity to really put some bangers. I think we're about to put some bangers in the market with these, with this giveaways. This is about to be some free, absolute. People are about to make money on hockey cards, and then it's going to have people go and just buy the cards.
And what day was it?
April 11th. That's in
April 11th. Saturday. Okay, let's go. Got to go to the card shop on Saturday.
Oh, I think it's upperdeck.com.
Oh, Upper Deck? Oh, okay.
Upperdeck.com/NHCD.
I need to get that then. I need to get that.
Facts,
all right,
facts.
Big Bro. Now, do you have our ad read, Big Bro?
Do I have your ad read? Man, I've been doing the ad read the whole show. I don't think you've noticed it, but one of my favorite things to do when I'm really struggling, man, and I'm trying to just get a one-up on life, I know I got to take a sip of water. And that's when I
Okay.
usually go to my local Publix, my local Kroger, because it's the only way I can find one of the best waters in the world that I've ever had to taste. And that water, Callaway Blue. Not only is it absolutely beautiful as far as the packaging, giving you that nostalgic feeling of being near the ocean with that beautiful blue color. Also, when you flip that top and you take a sip, mm, nothing does what it do like Callaway Blue. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate you, Callaway Blue, for being amazing. Not yet a sponsor, but potential. Dang.
And if you're ever in the market and you're ever out at a card show and you don't know what the price of a card is and you're having a hard travel,
Oh
just
yeah,
hop onto
oh boy, gotta
Card
work
Ladder.
on trash. But go ahead. Oh, the card ladder hoodie! I didn't even notice it.
You just
My
hop
boy
onto the
got
Card
the
Ladder. You just hop onto Card Ladder. Shout out Card Ladder. All right. So
bro. That was it. That was horrible. Okay, we got to work on yours. I know this
all
man
right,
didn't have a
all
one
right,
sentence.
all
My
right,
boy.
all right.
No, we'll work on it. We're not about to practice.
Yeah. Let's
But oh
no.
man, no, don't Jay, don't do it, Jay. Yeah, I said we are here now.
Okay.
But man, it sounds like we got some music that needs to be played right now because we have one of our most talked about, the illustrious segment.
One of my favorites. Let me get ready for this. I'm so
It's
ready for
called
this.
the Domas of the Week. And if we had to sing about it, it'd go a little like
Dumbass of the week. Dun, 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 dun. Dumbass of the week.
The week.
Dumbass
Dumbass of the week. Dun, 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 dun.
Dumbass of
Dumbass of
the
the
week.
week. Dun, 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 dun.
You acting wild. We're gonna let
let
the
the
world
world
know and
know.
see how you are.
Hey,
You are
You are
the
the dumbass of the week.
hey,
Dumbass
don't
Dumbass
mess
of
up.
the week. Dun, 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 dun. Dumbass of the week. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey,
Dumbass of the
wait.
week. Dun, 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 dun. Dumbass of the week. Dun, dun,
Hey,
dun, dun.
I'm gonna mute my mic and let him do his thing. Okay.
Dumbass of the week. Dumbass of the week. All right. So you're muted.
You
I
know,
muted you.
nah,
Hey.
you start feeling. Hey, I understand when that song come on, bro. You get lost a little bit. So
Hey, come on, bro. I forgot the song stopped playing. Hold on. I looked up. I looked up. I said, "Oh, we really are in the middle of the screen, just looking wild right now." Okay. That's how we do this. Dude. All right. So, hey, let me get that playing real quick in the background, low, because
Okay.
you know.
Let me get that looped on one second.
Yeah.
Can we loop that one?
No, isn't it? It should be in the. Nope, it's not.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good, but hey, our Domas of the week is going to, the one and the only, one of the greatest college coaches that have ever coached in history of college basketball. I'm gonna let you guys watch this if you haven't seen it. And if you've seen it,
we call. Oh, my lips.
Inbound here. The officials will hold the players. Now Dawn and Gino getting into it a little bit on the sideline as Gino has to be held back. And Dawn and Gino, that's part of what makes this rivalry.
Well, first and foremost, fuck that announcer talking about some Don. Don't bring up Don name first. Don't bring up Don. Don't bring up shit about Don Staley first. You just saw a 60-year-old man, the pen start leaking. Live
my man came in here with some energy right now. My man came in here with some energy, bro.
Did you just walk up to a 55-year-old? Did you just buck up at a 55-year-old woman, bro? That is 7 inches shorter than you, 80 pounds less than you. If you don't get your Domas out of here, boy.
Hey, shout out to our Domas of the week, Gino Armo. I can't even say it right now.
Ariyama. Yeah.
Ariyama. Yeah, Gino Ariyama.
Absolutely Domas of the week. Send us your address, Gino. We'll send you the t-shirt. We need you to wear that one.
Yeah, we do.
Trash.
Yeah, we do.
Goofy.
Oh my goodness.
Goofy. that had me tight. Man, I know. Anyway, from here we go to what we normally go to.
Yeah. We'll be quick, but hey, this week it's actually a really good week for all of us retail pullers. This week, at the beginning of every month, we do If Sports does the top 10 retail pulls of the week. So all these pulls are all from retail.
Jesus Christ, man!
No hobby.
Okay. Sorry.
No hobby. No hobby. Here we go.
Travis Hunter.
You guys, this guy took literally 5 minutes to show these 3 cards. I'm not lying.
McMillan. I'm gonna put these down. What?
All from one optic blaster.
Jackson.
I got muted.
Mine is $1,660 based at number 4. Yeah. We are with Jab's
family
here on
video.
YouTube, and he was opening 2026
Shout out Jab's
Collector's Kit. This is a multi-sport box that is retail. I think it's
nice.
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama, 1 of 1.
Pulled the 1-on-1 Victor Wembanyama.
Super Fractor.
What?
This is the Victor Wembanyama base Super Fractor 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $2,000, which is a guess based on what you agree. We are with You Dig Cards, who breaks over on Whatnot, and he was opening 2025 Optic Football, and this was from a blaster box.
Chargers. What up, R13? What up, R13? Oh, we have an Uptown. We have a white Pandora Uptown! Come on! Oh my God!
Oh wow, white Pandora's
in here?
God! Yeah.
Oh my God! It's Tyler!
This is clean, actually.
Oh my God, that's a bang.
Yes!
Yeah. Tyler Shuck out of 25.
This is the Tyler based on what this BG with Raheem
$2,100, guys.
And on his YouTube channel, he posted a video in which he was opening 2025 Prism WNBA basketball. And this is from a blaster box.
Blaster box. Oh, what? It's Dick's Sporting Goods blaster when you hit these, though. Let's be honest.
Oh my gosh.
That's a gold logo. That's a gold logo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude.
Damn. That's
this
a
might
banger.
be the second one I pulled.
That's a banger.
He's pulled 2.
Oh my God, I did it again. Unfriggin' believable. Unbelievable.
This is the Paige Beckers rookie gold WNBA logo numbered 8 out of 10, and I have this at an estimated $3,500 based on my card breakers who break over on Whatnot, and they were opening 2025 Optic Football. This was from a blaster box, and unfortunately,
it's a rookie, and there's Cam Ward. Guys, 1 of 1.
This is the Cam Ward rookie Uptown gold vinyl 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $15,000.
$15,000, bro. Out of a blaster, bro.
Shout out to WNBA. Shout out to Paige Beckers.
Hey, 3,500, bro. 3,500, though.
Banger, $40 box.
A $40 box, 3,500. Give it to me, please. Give that to me. But shout out If Sports. If you guys don't watch If Sports cards every Monday at noon Central Time, he releases the top 10 pulls of the week. Shout out If Sports. All right.
Big facts.
My favorite subject that I like to learn and listen to is WGWC with my guy BigBro.
What's going on, family? Oh man, what is going on with women's cards right now? It's starting to heat up a little bit. We're seeing Caitlin Clark starting to rise. We're seeing Paige Becker starting to rise. And with free agency just now looming, we just had a absolute monster of a drop happen today. Not covered by the normal ESPN reporter Annie Constable because she's a liar. Shout out to Angel Reese getting traded for 2 first-round draft picks to my Atlanta Dream. When
Let's
I tell
go.
y'all, this will not just boost the value of her cards, but I really believe this is a championship team now.
Really?
People are like, Angel Reese is trash. Angel Reese is not an offensive player. Angel Reese is arguably top 5 defensive player of the league and top 3, top 2 rebounder in the league. We have Alicia Gray, top 5 scorer. We have Ryan Howard, top 5 scorer. All we need is to make sure we cover our misses and that we can guard anybody running into the paint because Brittany Griner, for some reason, is 6'8" for nothing. I'm not upset about Brittany Griner still being on the team at all. I'm not upset about that at all. But shout out to that. I really believe that's going to make it beautiful. Also, people are asking me like, hey, you know, where are we going to buy cards? What should we be buying right now? And I'm just going to give you a few options that we can do at Dick's right now. Sporting Goods. We can grab mega boxes at Dick's. If you could bring this to the front for me.
Yeah.
Currently, Dick's Sporting Goods, I already know it with Prism, already had the logo blasters. They did really, really well with this.
Let's go. There we go.
Okay, with this, you got a lot of beautiful cards in here. Then you got the Pink Ice exclusive over here with the megas, $60. Only issue with Dick's, you never know if that date is going to be accurate. Will you get your card, you know, on the 15th of June? Probably not, right? Now, when we're looking at other options as well, they keep going. Now, if you don't want to spend $60 on a box of cards, then you know, spend a little bit less. You can go ahead and bring it out to the front for me, brother. We're looking at the blasters now. These are the select exclusive blasters, right? These have the orange flash prisms in there. You're gonna see orange flash and these specifically, and they're saying these are gonna be here later than the mega boxes on the 21st, 23rd of June. Likelihood of that happening, not really sure, but I think they're pushing it back because of the season. Now, if we keep going here, we look at hobby, okay? And with hobby, always want to take a look at hobby because it lets you know what people how they feel about the sports itself. And we're looking at hobby. If you can bring that for me, my brother, what's available right now? It lets you know that it's not selling like they want it to. Very rarely, a month or weeks after the drop, cards are still available in the hobby form. Here, hobby box 749, I think should be closer to 500. Panini one and one is 574. Should be close to about 350, in my opinion. That's why you still see the product sitting. This product right here, though, dropping. I mean, of course, I'm not getting a box. But these are absolutely massive here. This is starting at 10 bands. It's 150 base set premium box cards, all numbered to 99. One exclusive Paige Becker's autograph to 35 or less. Or you'll get one top selections, Caitlin Clark Paige Becker's dual autograph to all right. Now, 151 cards, including that banger that it's going to have. I think that's an absolute awesome opportunity there. And when we're looking at college, in my opinion, if you still want to go after some college cards, I would say go after 2025 Bowman U, which has Cooper Flag on the front. If you need a cheap rip, if you want to rip a lot of product to get a lot of cards because you're a collector and you don't want to just rip one box, we start here. This is what I'm seeing. Make sure I have this correct. Boom. Yep. Okay. This is actually the best bang for your buck. So a case of these right here.
I can't bring it to the front, brother.
I got you. I know. The case of these right here will put you at a really good spot as far as the numbers go. So if you look at 20 blasters, not only is shipping free. Okay, wait, shipping not free. Oh, if I do protection, right? Anyway, it costs a little extra, but shipping's free. You're paying less than $400.
Wow.
For 20 blasters.
That's a good deal.
Right? Definitely some value there as well. So those are my picks. If I had to show you for some product to go ahead and buy before the season, those would be the attacks and shields right now. That's a beautiful deal. If you like the look of not Prism, but Select, and I love the look of Select, then you might want to go ahead and pre-order a couple boxes just so you have those in stock. Because when they hit, they leave. But 2025 might stick around because Prism is still on the shelf. So I definitely think it could stick around a little bit longer than 2024 did, unless Page absolutely go nuts this year.
Oh, I'm excited, bro. I mean, bro. I think we're gonna be ripping a lot of WNBA on Thursday. I have a feeling.
Hey, that'll be fire.
Yeah.
That'll be fire.
I have a feeling.
We should wait to get them for $20 because everywhere else they're gonna be $25, $30 for a box. I mean, there's no reason to pay more just to rip it.
Right.
We need to touch what's going on right now. Baseball's going on right now. WNBA's about to. College is over.
We got hockey. You got the draft.
Hockey wise, when does hockey season start?
Hockey is about to go into playoffs.
I knew that. I was just joking. Had no clue. Had zero clue, bro.
Hockey and NBA run pretty much simultaneously.
I try to play that off, y'all. Y'all know this. Yeah. I try to play it off. Oh, man, I couldn't even hold it in. I couldn't help it, bro. It was I was cooked. Mentally, I was cooked. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think we could take a look at some hockey products. So, what hockey trading cards would be a good buy right now?
I mean, we can just go get series 1 or series. I think we can get some series 2. Oh my gosh,
2024 upper 2024 25 upper day. Man, I know I'm about to waste money on hockey cards. I don't even want that. No, I already got those baseball cards I don't want. Trash. We get the 50 subscribers. We get the 50 subscribers by Thursday. I'll send y'all the hits from the baseball.
Let's go.
You know, get the 50 subscribers by Thursday, and the 50th subscriber.
That piece of wood run on Cunha.
You just want some wood. Pause. Crazy.
Bro, pause.
All right, what's
chill, bro.
Top
chill.
5 WWE cards.
Chill.
All right.
All right.
So my boy freaky as hell. A little too freaky for me. And I don't have my glasses to bring out my other boy. So we're going to just calm him down. Now, since he's back and live, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to let my bro do this what he do best. There you go.
I'm dead. I'm so weak right now. All right, so right here, we got this from Scared. Oh my gosh, this is from Scared Breaks. Looks like this week they pulled a freaking out of Exalted 7 out of 10. Stephanie Vaquer.
Sheesh, that's a good time to hear her.
Yeah, that's a really good time.
Good time to hear her.
Really good time. All right, and now next, as you can see, Card Growth Fund. We got what is that?
The Ink Shawn Michaels.
Elevated Ink. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah. 3 out of 5. Elevated Ink.
When I dance with the bag,
right? Hey. Now we got AJ freaking Styles on a 1 of 1 out of Exalted.
Oh wow.
Retired. And then my guy said, "Oh wow." Highly not impressed.
I hate this exalted product, bro.
I'm highly not impressed.
I can't help it, man. Just like when we were talking about that damn WWE universe, ripping that shit. I can't even find it. I got that box. That's that WWE I sent you. It's in one of these somewhere with no label on it. I can't find it.
You just showed it to me the other day. Anyway,
that's what I'm saying. I was supposed to send it to you and get a label, bro. I have no clue where it's at.
It's all right. I'll buy something from you.
Oh,
I actually did buy something from you, and you didn't ship that. That's what's funny. I bought a card from you.
There's no way you bought a card from me on Whatnot. It would tell me on Whatnot if I didn't ship it.
I know. No, I'm saying, and you didn't ship me the. You didn't ship me the.
Oh, I did. That's what I should have did. Goofy. My goofy ass want to pay for shipping. I want to pay that $6.
Yeah,
goofy,
bro. All right,
you
guys.
didn't remind me, so sound like you're trash.
Back to this. Hey, I want this. I actually kind of want this.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Out of 10 patch.
Is it warm?
Match. Yeah. This one I don't remember. I don't want to lie. Let me not lie. But shout out Card Shop because I want to say that they're all. I want to say they're all event worn or match worn. That's what I want to say, but
like player, they're all wrestler worn, but maybe not a specific match or event.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
And
yeah,
I do believe that's what it is. Yeah, but this is sick.
That looks
this is
dope.
dirty.
3 different patch.
Right.
Hey, Nick, all this one-on-one. We like that. We like that. Man, he got to get in the ring again. I know him. I know, man, something's about to happen.
You think so?
Yeah, man. It's just like, it's, I just feel like we're coming up on a time where in WWE where we just saw Stephanie McMahon come out. We saw Triple H come out. It's just we haven't had that in a long time where the behind the scenes are in the ring again.
Right.
Vince McMahon was people can say what they want. He's the greatest heel of all time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, you hated Vince McMahon.
There's no better heel of all time than Vince McMahon.
You hated him.
In real life, Hogan was the greatest heel of all time. He was R.I.P. But I don't know about R.I.P. because the last part is peace.
Anyway, so let's actually talk about this. The Oba and Brock Lesnar storyline. I'm with it. I'm 1,000% with it.
Simple makes money.
Yes,
if it's
1,000% with it.
2 big motherfuckers that's like, wait a second, I'm the head honcho here. Nah, bro, I've been the head honcho for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think you are, big dog? First of all, I wasn't ready the first time. Second time, I had on jeans. Okay, you gonna get me if I have on jeans. I see you a little. You competition. We're not gonna play. And then tonight, Brock was like, I'm not even about to let you get in this ring. First hit, bow. I need that. I need that.
And what happened? Tell him, big bro. Hey,
bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something I have never seen happen tonight. Brock Lesnar picked up a chair.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar picked up a damn chair and threw it across the ring at Oba Femi. And then Oba picked the chair up and threw it back. Y'all big as hell for no reason.
Bro, when Brock picked him up and fell back on the table, I said, "Oh Lord." I wonder if he was supposed to.
I think it looked like Oba was attacking him, and they were meant to go through the table together.
Okay, so yeah, I thought because I was like, I was thinking Brock was supposed to put Oba through the table. So
Oba was punching him the whole time, so I don't think so.
Yeah, but I like that. And then, do you see what's going on though right now?
With what?
Yeah, I think they're with WWE. I think they're scrambling right now, bro.
What makes you say that?
Bro, they're bringing out everybody. We got John Cena coming back for no reason. We got
ticket sales are down. Ticket sales are down 30%.
Pat McAfee. I love Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
they're bringing Pat McAfee in.
Ticket sales are down 30% year over year. Right. And I don't know if you heard that CM Punk told WWE to lower their ticket prices. on
He did.
He said that shit first. Look, CM Punk's promo. Man, he talked about Roman Reigns eating dog food, what they made him do. He kept referring to Vince. Dog, that was one of CM Punk's old school promos.
Mm.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
and then
I
they
kind of
got
became a
iShow
fan
Speed.
again.
They got iShow Speed coming. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
biggest streamer in the world.
I think they're struggling, bro.
I think I don't know about struggling. I think they're just pulling out all the stops. Like when shit doesn't look good, you change the optics. If it doesn't look good, you change it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we both said this. Like the women's storyline is way better than the men's right now. All day.
Yep. Except for the Brock and Oba. Brock and Oba is the best thing in wrestling.
Yeah.
I like what they're doing with Trick, Mello, Sammy. I can appreciate that, except Trick is not a U.S. champion. But I like him starting here and making the U.S. championship super. I think he should go on the greatest U.S. championship run for the next year and a half or year, and then right before WrestleMania, he says elimination chamber. He gets in the elimination chamber and wins. And then he's one of the first time we've seen U.S. champion, world champion, double champ.
Boom.
And then he says, you know what? I want to become the first WWE belt collector. I think Trick goes up against Oba, somehow defeats Oba, and that's what starts the greatest rivalry for the next 10 years in professional wrestling. Trick Williams versus Oba Femi. Will the crowd or will the crowd want him to whoop that Trick?
That Trick. Ooh. Now, why haven't they had somebody that does go belt hunt? I mean, they almost have Dom trying to do it, but
no, because it's not a WWE thing.
Yeah.
Ultimo Dragon started that. Yeah, Ultimo Dragon started that. Motherfucker had 37,000 belts. Ultimo Dragon was the greatest wrestler of all time.
That'd
probably
be sick.
But yeah, we need something like that. We need somebody to come in. He team with Lash, and there's a intergender tag team championship.
Yeah,
he got
like him get a tag team. Oh, bro, that would be stupid.
Carmelo end up being like switch sides. Carmelo says, "You know what? I need to learn from you now, Trick." Tag team champions as well.
Or they put him with Evans.
Nah, Javon Evans isn't. Javon Evans, I don't think he's a world champion. Javon Evans is not right now, not at 21 years old. He's fun. I feel like Javon Evans could make the U.S. title fun if he take it. I think if they have another, if they had like a Intercontinental Championship, not Intercontinental, but they had like Intercontinental is like prestige. It's like in my opinion, for the really, really good wrestlers.
Okay. You don't see him, obviously not today, but you don't see him.
Intercontinental, I don't want him. I feel like he's more of a U.S. title type guy, but Intercontinental Championship, it usually is just for the best wrestlers. It's not for the exciting high flyers and shit like that. It's for like the best wrestler at that time should be the Intercontinental Championship. That's why Walter made it relevant for so long, because he was the best wrestler. But Owen Hart, Bret Hart, you think about Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels at their height. It wasn't even when they were champions. It was world champions when they were Intercontinental champions, in my opinion. I'm not saying that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know people are going to fact check me. Yes, Shawn Michaels, at his height, he was a champion. As a wrestler, his height was an Intercontinental champion. He was the best wrestler then. He wasn't anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I got you. Fam.
But yeah, man, I know we got a little off with talking wrestling, but that's our shit. So we need to talk about the tips of the day. My guy,
yes,
I did not have mine prepared, so I'm gonna have to go off the top, but talk to me. Whatnot wise. What's your whatnot tip of the day?
don't be afraid to test times. Don't be afraid to test like a 7 o'clock time, 11 o'clock time. You know, go on at 4 a.m. when you wake up and you got sleep in your eyes. Don't worry about the times. Just go out and just do it, because you might find that you're really successful. I mean, case in point is I've seen a lot of success at 5 a.m. East Coasters are out getting about at work, getting ready for work, doing all sorts of stuff. They're just waking up. So it's been a good scheduled time for me to start at 5 a.m.
Okay.
What about you, Big Bro?
What not tip, man? I would say, you know, don't be afraid to do a little math. You know, if you say, damn, this break is expensive, add up all the goddamn players. Do the math. Add up the teams and do the math.
Like it.
And I'm gonna be very clear. If it's over 2.5, I'm not saying you should have a chef hat on, but you're getting cooked. You know, 2.5 is fair, in my opinion, for going to get product, flip it, even 3x your product. Going to get product, flipping it, playing breakers, having the platform, having the product, shipping quickly, you know, package your product correctly. All that is the reason why people should make money as breakers. But you shouldn't get cooked as a collector. Okay. So just do some math. Don't be afraid to do some math. Don't be afraid to ask for a discount and give a reason why if they want. If they're saying, hey, shoot me an offer. Hey man, I don't want to. I think 20% off this team is still too high. So I need you to drop that price down. You know, yeah, I can go ahead and make an offer. You'll take 20% off 1,000 because the team is a $500 team. You still get $800. So no, put them shits at 600, and I'll buy that bitch.
Got you.
And then when we're talking, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, give me your hobby of the day.
Hobby tip of the day. I don't have one right now, so let's go ahead. What's yours? Right. I forgot one.
I love you.
No,
sell your cards. Sell your cards unless you can never get it back. So I'm meaning like an ultra rare card.
Wow.
Okay. And what brought this on? Yeah, like
please go into detail.
So we'll use something you can't see. So actually, I showed that Shohei Ohtani rookie card. Right. I'm not afraid to sell that card because I know that card can come back to me. That card will definitely be able to come back to me. Now, if it was a Shohei out of 10, that's a little bit different. How much is it worth now? The one you're talking about. I haven't looked. I really haven't looked.
Without looking, how much do you believe it's worth?
I would probably say like 240 probably right now.
Okay.
240. So I'm not going to break the bank, but the thing is that is that card going to go up? Am I never going to be able to get that card? Can I not get that card raw? Those type of things. So, because I see a lot of people like so scared to sell their cards because like I'm like, bro, you're selling a rookie Anthony Edwards card. You're not selling a Anthony Edwards Color Blast. you know, and you can get Anthony Edwards Color Blast. You're going to be able to get those cards back. So just don't be afraid to sell your cards. Yeah, I promise you, unless it's ultra rare, you will be able to get it back.
10 out of 10. So if I had a hobby tip of the week, you know, I like to think about making money sometimes because, you know, I know everybody's like anti-making money a lot of times, and so it's all about we got to be collectors, and that's cool. So in order to make some cash, Okay, sorry, I had froze. I was talking, but
Bro, people just laughed at me. All right.
I saw how you was looking, bro. You were like really laid there, so I was like, yeah, it's freeze time. But you know, everybody wants to make money with the hobby, but please, you know, stop expecting to get cars at 50-60%. And have a real conversation with people. You don't have to let people know you're a reseller, and you got to have room. You don't have to let people know things like that. Keep searching. If you want to find your margins, keep searching. Because you're going to destroy your relationship asking for 65%, 60%, 70%, even 80% sometimes. You're going to destroy your relationship. And every time somebody sees you, they're going to see you as the 70% guy, this 80% guy, the 60% guy. And if you're not Cars of Cars, Roth, or whoever else that get cars for super cheap, if you're not those guys and that influence on driving, you got to build that those relationships up. So please, coming to me about a car that you telling me you have to have room, I'm gonna let you know one thing. Like seriously, one thing. And one of like a historian of Atlanta. I'm talking about one of the greatest speakers up there with like Socrates. He once said, his name was D.G. Yola. He once said, "I just don't give."
I said you are, and now conceal your fate. Hey, you with the big bro and the chase. Time is now, no need to wait. Pull up, get a plate. Pull up, get a plate. Pull up, get a plate. You with the big bro and the chase.